Disney Girl back for another episode of my Disney's Magic Kingdoms game. So hopefully you guys made the live stream yesterday where we saw the official release of Mama Odie, and we were able to collect some of his character tokens right away because I got a little bit of a heads up from those Chinese hackers to actually get the bit of the spoilers for what we would actually need to do for our characters to get the first set of drops for Mama Odie. So I actually was up to, I think, 3 of each yesterday, so that was really, really awesome. So I was pretty happy about that. Now, first, guys, before we welcome Mama Odie, I need to finish collecting for her and bring in some other characters back into the kingdom. Lady Tremaine is now level 9. I will not suffer another failure. Well, that's hard because your 2 daughters are kind of failures in the kingdom. They have not managed to find a prince, let alone any guy whatsoever. So, yeah, and that is that, Lady Tremaine. You are no closer to not being a failure. You are just a failure right now because you will not let it go and leave Cinderella alone. She's even been mean to Cinderella since she's been in the kingdom. A little bit less than expected, but she has still been a bit of a piece of work. But that's okay. Now, in terms of my Little Mermaid characters and stuff like that and leveling them up, I would be doing more of that, except I need loads more seashells, and I didn't realize that I was running out. So I leveled up some of my characters. I maxed out a character, but I needed like 100 of the seashells. The problem with that is that every time you want to get a character to a level 10, you need 100 more. So I need loads more seashells to get my final characters maxed out. So I am still hoping I can do that in the event. I still got enough days for sure. It's just I've definitely got to send out certain characters just on 60-minute quests when I'm around to collect those. Otherwise, it is going to be even longer if I don't collect those seashells for an hour. Ooh, I think that was the last Mama Odie's ears hat. I think it was. I'm gonna have to check though. Otherwise, that's the second last. The drop rates, guys, for this has actually been pretty good for me overall. You guys would have seen it in the live stream yesterday. I was hoping for maybe like 1 of each of the character tokens for her, and I managed to get quite a few. So I was pretty happy with that. Oh, my battery's dying. That's not good. All right, I better hurry up then and get Mama Odie started. Anyways, so the drops have been pretty good. I've been reading some of my comments that some of the drops for you guys haven't been all that great. Make sure that your happiness isn't ecstatic and stuff like that, and that you are sending out all your characters the most efficient. Now, one thing I wanted to point out to you guys, though, is that if you are using Prince Naveen, Prince Naveen has 2 quests. One is a 2-hour and one is a 6-hour. If you guys don't have Tiana's Palace, it is a 6-hour quest for Mama Odie's ears hat. But if you do have the palace for Tiana, or Tiana's Palace, then it is only a 2-hour quest, which is a lot better. Trust me, a lot better. But it is 150 gems for that attraction, and I did purchase that in my live stream. All right, I'm opening a radiant chest, guys. We'll see what I get here. Decoration or else something to do with Mama Odie would be great. Mama Odie's ears hat token. Perfect. That is awesome. I will not say no to that at this point. Pretty happy. Okay, so I guess we kind of need to check now on Mama Odie. All right. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't realize I still need 2 more ears hats. All right. So I only need 1 more of her, what is it, gourd wand, I think it is. I thought it was a torch. I was calling it before that, but whatever. And then 2 more of her ears hats. So hopefully those drops will happen pretty soon. I do have 116 gumbo, guys. That is a lot of gumbo right now, so I'm pretty happy with that, but at the same time, it's just like, I know it'll go super fast, but for you guys that were thinking that maybe I was going to sort of run out with gumbo and stuff like that because I was leveling up Eudora and Prince Naveen before Mama Odie was officially released to us and stuff like that, I was able to totally get enough gumbo. I've been totally fine with that, not even stressing anymore. Alright, so hopefully this will do my drops. There is the last gourd that we need, or the wand, torch, gourd wand, torch, whatever you want to actually call it. And we just, oh, and there's an ears hat, and so I think that means that she is ready. I think, though, I do need to bring back a character first. Who was I leveling up? Was it Anastasia or Drizella? It was one of those two, anyways. Yeah, here it is. Drizella, Anastasia, Drizella. There we go. Can never tell with the dual welcome screen sometimes. Drizella Tremaine is now level 8. Finally, something that's mine.
Let's do this, partner.
Yeah, that's literally what she sounds like. Alright, I am excited to do my voice impression for Mama Odie for you guys. It is not super great. It is not going to be as good as Charlotte's, but I am going to make an attempt, and I'm hoping that you guys do enjoy it. It's going to be hard to sound like, what is it, 197-year-old blind lady? I really needed to think as old as possible and listen to Mama Odie's voice in the movie like a whole bunch of times. So I'm hoping I nail it, but you guys will have to let me know in the comments below when I get her into the kingdom. So just a couple minutes away, so don't go anywhere. She's in the process of coming in, guys. Make sure though that you have 9,000 event currency and 2 hours of time, because that is how long it takes and how much it actually costs to get her into the kingdom. Now, after that, guys, we will have an attraction to build, which is the Bayou. So, not Mama Odie's tree house or boat, whatever it's actually called, I forget at the moment. But basically, Mama Odie's house, we're not getting that into the kingdom until after we build the Bayou. And I'm really, really looking forward to that for sure. It is going to be such a cool attraction. I think it's got to go somewhere maybe around Jungle Book and Lion King, but I think it's got to be a good, or it is going to be a good transition piece into that sort of stuff. So I just got to sort of figure out what else I can kind of have around that area. Now, that area of land isn't perfectly designed yet, and I know I'm going to have more Jungle Book attractions and stuff and land coming, so I am going to be doing some redecorating with that. But again, I don't have that attraction yet because I got to get Mama Odie in here first, but it is coming very, very soon. So expect my kingdom to be a little bit redecorated. I do have a little bit of stuff that I want to do with the Aladdin and obviously Jungle Book, Lion King. There's a bit with Toy Story that I want to do. So there's, again, some redecorating that needs to happen. And two, I've got some spooky stuff that I need to kind of figure out how I'm going to sort of place that in. Or at least I'm thinking that Dr. Facilier's Voodoo Emporium has got to go somewhere around my spooky stuff. Because it's got all those shadows and stuff, that I'm thinking that might look really good around there, since it doesn't really work with the rest of my setup just right now with the amount of land and stuff that I have. So I'm not sure totally what I'm going to do. Nicelanders could look really good close by it, just because with the color scheme. So I'm not totally, again, I'm not totally sure how I'm going to decorate any of this, but it is going to be a little bit of work in progress. I do love this sort of area of land though, and I would remove my Lilo and Stitch stuff and move it somewhere else, but I just love the setup so much in this area that I just don't want to move it. Like, I can't right now. It would be cool one day though to have it sort of by the Little Mermaid and be maybe a transition piece into Pirates from Little Mermaid. Not totally sure, but I'm thinking that that might be really good at some point, but just not right now. Now, I did move Tiana's Palace over into the Princess area. The one thing that I wish Tiana's Palace had was actually the writing Tiana's Palace right on the front of it, because otherwise it just kind of looks like some fancy old building, but it doesn't look like a restaurant. Like, it doesn't even say restaurant on it. It just says nothing. So as awesome as that attraction is, I was hoping for some lettering on that for sure, just sort of like to let us all know that that is obviously Tiana's Palace. And I mean, the thing is too, is it's just like there are so many like great attractions now in the kingdom. You need, like, your attractions, they need to stand out in different ways. So there's certain things about each attraction that sort of can catch your eye, and I think that that would have been it. It would have been that gold sort of lettering that was sort of shining and glowing. It would have really made that attraction stand out really nice. So a few details with the attractions for this event. There was some other stuff with the Voodoo Emporium that I maybe would have liked to have seen and didn't happen, but you know, It's fine, but I think like the attractions going forward need to be a little bit more detailed and stuff like that in the game. Otherwise, the attractions are gonna get a little bit, I don't want to say boring, but they're gonna lose their oomph, you know? Like a lot of the attractions right now, they've got something very unique and very awesome, like very cool about them that makes each one sort of stand out. But again, I think Disney Magic Kingdom just needs to be careful missing out on those details, because if they do, then it could make some of the attractions kind of blend in a bit. So, especially like a big detail like that when it's actually should be on there. It's not like they actually have a bit of freedom with it. They should have copied it more exactly. But anyways, moving on, not the end of the world. Just a little tidbit of something I would have liked to have seen for sure in the game. So, okay, I just got to send a couple more characters out, and then I will check on Mama Odie. I'm sure she's about ready now. So many characters. Now, I only have one character at home. I sent Li Shang home, guys, just because, yeah, he just needed to go home. He only has like a 6-minute and a 1-hour quest, so I actually broke down and sent my first character home ever. Now, Eudora, guys, is a level 6. Prince Naveen is a level 6. Now, pretty much if I level up one of them, I will not have enough gumbo like to do the other one. So pretty much I've got to make that sort of decision. And 2, I need to make sure that I've got enough gumbo to sort of level up Mama Odie, and I need to make sure I've got some gumbo saved up maybe for Tiana, or at least to level up Charlotte when she comes into the game, because that is something that we are going to be looking forward to for sure. And on top of that, guys, don't forget I am going to be doing a live stream again when we have the release of Charlotte and Tiana, which is going to be amazing. So I need to stay on top of my kingdom and my game, so that way I can be a part of that official release and show you guys all the stuff. And hopefully we'll have an idea of what character tokens we'll be able to collect for Tiana, and who is going to be able to actually collect them before, so we can be prepared like we were with Mama Odie and have a really good chance there at getting the first set of drops. Now, just because I had good drops with Mama Odie, guys, doesn't mean I'm going to have good drops with Tiana. That is something I've noticed in events. If I have good drops for one thing, a lot of times it's the other one like later on that will suffer. So yeah, honestly, I would have rather Mama Odie for me had been a bit more challenging and then Tiana a bit easier, but yeah, I'm happy Mama Odie is like ready and stuff. Actually, she was ready a lot faster than I would have thought. It just took me just over 24 hours to collect for her, and yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead here and see Mama Odie's welcome screen. Oh, awesome. Oh, I love it.
Somebody call for a 198-year-old blind lady? No? Then what in the hay am I doing here? I got gumbo cooking.
What do you guys think of the voice? Quest complete. Welcome a voodoo queen.
When y'all figure out what you needed, you just tell me, child. I'll wait.
I like doing the laugh. It's super creepy, and I'm glad you guys can't see me do it right now. So I'm having way too much fun with this. So there she is, petting her snake there.
There's some bad juju going on around here, and I ain't talking about my juju. He's nothing but an old softy, he is.
Oh my gosh. I love Mama Odie.
Nah, it's that Shadow Man up to his old tricks again, and little Prince Froggy wants to stop him. Even though he still ain't doing it how he needs to. The way things are going, I'm gonna have to learn him that lesson twice.
Oh, she's not happy about that.
Well, soon as he's got his head on straight, I'll be here. Meantime, I got magic needs doing.
Mama told you so. Send Mama Odie to cast a helpful magic. 4 hours. Alright, so that basically is going to be where I leave off this video. We will send Mama Odie off on that quest. I think, though, I will level her up first. But I want to get this video up for you guys, so I'm not going to wait the 4 hours for the quest, just because I'm super impatient. So I only need one more of each. And again, I think I'm going to choose to do that before I send her out on that 4-hour quest. That's going to be my decision, but you guys can do whatever you want. It's just so that my characters can continue collecting. And I think it's like less than an hour, so she can do an hour quest there, and it's awesome. She's so cool. Alright, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big Mickey thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that little bell for post notifications. And if you didn't know, I do have another channel, guys, if you haven't checked it out already. It's called Potter Girl, where I'm posting a lot of Harry Potter Hogwarts mystery with Delphi Aubrey, which is the daughter of Lord Voldemort and Bellatrix Lestrange. So I've sort of created quite the twist and turn with that. She's gone back in time. She's going to Hogwarts because she didn't actually in Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. So she's going back and having her actual real experience with some cursed vaults and stuff like that. And on top of that, she managed to get a brother out of this whole time turner thing. So pretty awesome. I'm actually really excited to be doing that. So make sure you guys head over to that channel and show your support over there as well. So thanks guys for watching another Disney Magic Kingdoms game video, and we'll see you guys for the next one.